Hi, my name's Katherine Eastlake. I'm a certified Synergetic Play Therapist supervisor, and I'm here with Lisa Dion, the founder of the Synergetic Play Therapy Institute and the creator of Synergetic Play Therapy. And Lisa, I have this question that I'm really excited to ask you. Um, I know that you've been teaching therapists the SPT model for over 10 years, and I can only imagine that you have gotten to witness growth and development of therapists as they've moved through the SPT learning process. And I'm just wondering, what patterns have you seen? What are the most significant changes you see in your students?
Even as you're asking the question, I feel emotional even at the thought of answering this question because it speaks to why I teach this model. And it goes right to the heart of why it's so meaningful to me to just keep supporting therapists on their own journey of discovering, who they are as clinicians. There is a pattern. Absolutely. I mean, I could probably even chart it out at this point. It's actually been 13 years now of the actual certification program. And then years before that, before it was even formalized into a certification program. So there absolutely is a pattern that I have seen amongst students that are in the SPT study for a period of time. And oftentimes, students begin the journey and there's like this yearning inside, right? There's a yearning, anything from I just want to understand more about what's happening in the play therapy process. I have this like intuitive feeling that I could be doing more, or I could be showing up in a different way. Like there's this feeling that seems to draw people into SPT. And then I start to see this, I'm going to call it grapple, but it's not a grapple in a bad way. It's a grapple in really a questioning around, gosh, what's my truth? What's meaningful for me? What isn't meaningful for me? Who am I? Who am I actually as a clinician? What parts of pieces that I've studied, can I bring together to help me be me? How do I really begin to conceptualize myself as a clinician in a deeper, more meaningful way? And so we can imagine that that's a discovery process. And in that discovery process, there's questioning, there's ahas, there's excitement, there's tears, there's also frustration. There's all of that there's a becoming that's trying to happen. And then what I slowly start to see is a settling, and it's a settling into higher levels of confidence. Not only confidence about okay, what do I do when my client does X, Y, and Z? Or how do I work with the parents? Or how do I understand what the child's trying to tell me? Because that's absolutely part of it. The confidence in just understanding the play process itself just increases. But there's a simultaneous confidence around, this is who I am. Right? This is who I am, and this is how I want to be as a clinician, and this is what makes sense for me. And it's one of the things I appreciate so much about synergetic play therapy, because in this framework, the answer isn't, oh, you have to be this way, or you have to do it this way. There really is this larger holding of discovery around, who are you authentically as a clinician. And some people take SPT and go, all of that is me. Some people say 75% of that is me, and 25% is actually this other theory. And we go, oh my gosh, beautiful. smash that together and create something amazing. Somebody else may say, actually, I'm even more eclectic, a little of this and a little of that and a little of that. And what you see, I mean, I don't want to sound cliche in this, but you see the butterfly starting to emerge, right? You start to see this real sense of confidence and really owning, like just an owning of the self in a really amazing way. The internal brain noise starts to come down. The trusting of the intuition goes up. The freedom that comes with that, that's the part that makes me teary, because I hear people's language subtly and sometimes not subtly shift into, I love me. Like, I love me. I love me as a clinician. I love me as a person. I'm loving my life. I'm loving my work with children. I'm finding new facets of myself. And so there's this transformation of, here's who I think I am and who I think I'm supposed to be. And yet I've got these deeper questions in this amazing journey into, I love me. And I go, wow, there's a play therapy model that's a roadmap for that. Katherine,
It's
I,
incredible.
I like to watch the ahas and to watch the hearts open and to watch people just step into themselves, and then simultaneously know how to help their clients do that. I mean, that's the power of it. It's not just a personal transformation, but then they're simultaneously helping their clients do it. And I mean, I just can't think of a more powerful parallel journey and process of deep, deep, deep transformation in the therapeutic relationship. It's just absolutely extraordinary.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, as you're talking, I'm just thinking about how then the children that we work with get to experience a therapist who is full of love and full of confidence.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's just like this different holding that happens for the kiddos.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. You know, the two things that I have heard the most over the years when students will write me thank you note or pull me aside to say something, and the two most common things are, um, you changed me, or SPT changed me, right? SPT fundamentally changed me. And then the next one is, and it changed my life.
Mhm.
And I just go back to, if I have the privilege to wake up every day to support people and arriving at a place where they're able to say, I just embarked on a journey that changed my life, I don't know what else would be more meaningful for me to do on this planet. That is hard work for me right there. That's a reason to get up every single morning and just keep going. Yeah. So
Oh
thank you for the question. That's an
my
extraordinary
goodness.
question. Mm,
Thank you for answering it and for sharing all of that with us.
mm. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Catherine.